Hi, my name is Thomas. Welcome to Cheeky Kokako for another miniatures video. In this episode, I'm looking at the mini which I use for one of the beasts, the Weasel. The stats for the Weasel can be found in the monster manual on page 340. The miniature that I chose for my Weasel mini is from an Otherworld Miniatures pack, FS15A, Lesser Familiars 6, the same one with the cat and the raven which I've already featured. This unpainted metal miniature has a base size of tiny, which is the size that Weasels are supposed to be, so I'm happy. The miniature is incredibly tiny, but is still a really nice sculpt, which pleased me. As I mentioned in previous videos, Otherworld Miniatures has recently closed due to the retirement of the owner. Supposedly the molds will be sold to another company, but there's no word on that happening yet, so for now, if you're interested in any of their miniatures like this one, your best bet is to buy a copy from the stock left in game stores either locally or that you can find across the internet. It's a shame, as I really enjoy their minis and have purchased many of them over the years. As such, I'll be highlighting more of my favorite minis from Otherworld Miniatures in the coming weeks before stocks of their miniatures disappear entirely. I painted this mini to look like the winter pelage of the stoat, Mustela erminia. Here in New Zealand, we have an unhappy history with stoats. While stoats are wonderful animals to bump into in other parts of the world, they're an absolute nightmare here in New Zealand, and massive efforts are taken to eradicate as many as possible every year. They were introduced to New Zealand by Europeans, but New Zealand is a landmass with no native land mammals apart from a few bat species. As a result, the native birds are well adapted to protecting themselves from avian predators, but are not at all adapted to mammalian predators. Stoats and other predators have swept through the country, driving many species to extinction. Predator control measures are all that are keeping many species from following the others to extinction. Kiwis, for example, are susceptible to stoat predation until they're about a kilo in weight, so stoats kill the vast majority of kiwi chicks in wild habitats where stoats are present. That said, I really like stoats. They're incredible animals. I just really like them in places where they're supposed to be, and not where they're causing an ecological catastrophe. As usual, for scale, Inchimic 25mm in the stork is 1 inch tall from the bottom of its base, while the summer eladrin mini will give an idea of the scale of the Weasel next to an average human-sized mini. If you're looking for links to the minis in this video, you'll find them in the description. And that pretty much covers this miniature. If you have miniatures that you either like or dislike for Weasels in your game, let us know what they are in the comments, and I'll catch you next time when I show you another miniature from my collection. Until then, this is Thomas for Cheeky Kokako.